Okay, a little update here today. Today is autocross day with Madison Sports Car Club, and forecast is rain, at least to the middle of the day. So I haven't actually driven this car in the rain at all, and so a big question was, what happens if it rains with a big hole in the hood? To answer that question, I left the car out in the rain all last night, and it thunderstormed. It's just been sitting there like this. And my theory is that nothing important is going to get wet and that I will be able to drive it today. So the experiment is drive it or let it sit overnight, and if it starts, then that's my indication that it can probably be driven in the rain. So the only thing that I did to it to make it ready for the rain is I made this little sheet metal cover for the cone filter so that when rain comes down on it, it doesn't go into the engine and pool and hydrolock me when I try to start it. When it gets nice outside, the bottom of this is open. I'll just flip it over, just rotate it, and then we'll have fresh air coming in. The coils are, over here and back here. And I do have the weather strip on the back of the engine, so I don't think those have been getting wet. Obviously the throttle position sensor, which is all that's left in here, there's no drive-by-wire motor, is getting wet. This has a O-ring seal around it, and this connector has look at this, that's pretty cool. And this connector is sealed, has a rubber seal inside. So I think that should be okay. Let's open it up and see what's actually wet here, if anything. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty wet in here. Starter's wet, transmission's wet. All the drive pulley stuff is wet. Will that slip when it runs? I'm not sure. Let's start it up and see what happens. Okay, well, here goes nothing. That's more related to my cold start tuning than it is anything else. I don't hear any bad noises. Does not seem like it has a miss, so I think we're a go today. Let's see how this turns out. Hydroplane at about 55 miles an hour. So we'll keep it going a little slower here. Now it's really coming down. Still running. Still running. Well, I figured I'd stop the Cars and Coffee on the way. It's just me. Well, I made it out here. The first heat's ready to run. And look what's way over there. Hey. Well, the car made it the whole day in the rain without any problems. And that experiment went great.